You may be wondering why the black screen. That is because due to recent backlash, I have decided to start putting a disclaimer in every single video. This is here to stay and will not be removed. Please note that I am a young YouTuber with much to learn, so if you don't like something I do, please do not take it out on me. The video you are currently watching is guaranteed to have my own personal opinions and thoughts and feelings. Some of these thoughts and feelings, as well as comments and statements, will not be accurate to how I truly think and feel. If you cannot handle that, please respectfully click off this video and go find something else to do. Without further ado, please enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and have a fantastic day. Before we get started with this video, a couple things I would like to say. For starters, I got a lot of backlash on the last video and I would like to clear some things up. For starters, I apologize if any of my comments made people upset. Those are just my personal opinions and I thought it would be okay to say those things even though some people didn't like them. Secondly, when I said Silver broke the game, I meant that as a little joke, like how some people will say like this character broke the universe or other people will say this character is broken. I kind of played it off as one of those jokes where I said Silver broke the game. Trust me, I don't hate Silver. Silver is my favorite Sonic character of all time. Thirdly, if I make a mistake, please nicely correct me. Please don't go around yelling at me saying it's my fault or swearing at me. When you guys gotta keep in mind, I am still a young YouTuber. I am trying to get the ropes of what works and what doesn't. Fourthly, if you're gonna insult me, which you guys can happily leave rude comments, I don't care. That's perfectly okay. I'm not going to ask you guys to be nice. So if you want to leave a rude comment, please at least make sure that your sentence or statement or paragraph or whatever you type is grammatically correct. There have been several times where people try to say rude things to me when their sentence isn't grammatically correct. No offense, and I'm really not trying to start a fight, and I apologize if this offends you, but I'm less likely to take you seriously if you can't spell or grammatically type correct sentences. Fourthly, I know some people put blame on me saying that it was my game and my whole issue while my console was acting up when several other people also had the same issue I did, and it wasn't my console because I play on a PS5, and it wasn't my internet because I always make sure I have a strong internet connection before every video. Nonetheless, I also have 5G internet. So that wasn't my fault. And lastly, the last thing I would like to say is I apologize if anybody got upset when I was blaming Gamefam. I know some of the issues that were happening were not Gamefam's fault. After it came out, it was revealed that Roblox had a flood of players, and that's what delayed the update and caused some server issues. Now, I never once complained about the update being delayed. I complained about the content that we got. So, just wanted to clear that up in case there was some miscommunication there. I was complaining about the content, not the delay or the update itself. And lastly, please remember that not everything I say is how I genuinely feel. If I say this character sucks, I don't genuinely mean that character sucks. So please, if I say something that sounds like a rude comment or a joke or anything, please take that with a grain of salt, as I could be completely meaning something else when other people are interpreting it as another thing. Now that we got all that out the way, yellow, welcome back to the channel. Now, this video is coming out because we got ourselves a little mini update. We got the Winter Spotlight update where if you collect 1,000 rings, you can earn this token and unlock the event, which is pretty sweet. There's an elite token. If you deliver 100 presents, you can earn another token, and you can find presents in Green Hill to drop off, but you can only hold 5 at a time, similar to the dumbbells or animals. And this is where you drop them off. If you do all of them, you get not only elite tokens, whatever these do, we're about to find out, but there is a new mount. It is the Astral Rider motorcycle. So, we finally have ourselves another motorcycle that isn't the Dark Rider, which is pretty friggin' sweet. Like, let's be honest, that's pretty sweet. Anyways, let's try to find some of these presents. I have not played this update. I only knew it came out. As we're looking for these presents, I would like to say that I don't hate Gamefam at all. I just feel like sometimes they can be a little lazy or give us less content than they should. Or other times I feel like they're not as responsive when there's issues that other people have. Does that mean I hate Gamefam? No. I actually think Gamefam is a good company, and I like some of the stuff and some of the work, some of the effort, some of everything that they put into this game. Because game developing is hard. I know that. I know game developing is hard, and this job isn't easy for them. I'm just saying that Gamefam does have a history of some bad business practices and bad business as a whole. So when I feel like Gamefam could have done something better, I will call it out, as I feel like they could have done something better. Now they say find presents in Green Hill, but I can't find any. Unless if I'm just really blind. I could be very blind right now. Now, as you all know, I'm still chronically sick with allergies. It's just something I was born with and I haven't been able to control. So if I ever sound sickly in a video, it's because I can't control it and I was born with it. Find presents and drop them off here. Okay. Find presents and drop them off in Green Hill. Are there presents though? Because I haven't found any. Huh. Well, that's interesting. They say find presents, but I can't find any. That's unfortunate. I feel like as we're looking, I might as well say something else. Something that I would like to get off my chest is that, as I said earlier, I don't think Gamefam is a terrible company and I don't hate them. But in the nicest way I can say this, I don't like it when people try to credit them or defend them when they shouldn't be giving credit or being defended. Like with gold eggs. When gold eggs first came out, they were probably the worst and scummiest thing that Gamefam could have possibly done. But you have people who tried to defend it, saying that the people complaining about it are just the bad people who are haters and don't like it, blah 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 blah. Now, I understand where the people defending Gamefam are coming from. However, if Gamefam arguably doesn't do something good, I don't feel like they should be defended. Because in a way, I also feel like it's unfair for the people who are rightfully calling them out on their bad work, but they're getting hate and slander from people who just want to be meat writers. Now, I hate using that term, and I hate, like, insulting people, but genuinely, most of the people who defend Gamefam are meat writers or Sonic fanboys who just really want to, like, they think they're the main character. Now, if that upset anybody, I greatly apologize. I'm not trying to start arguments or upset anybody here. But as I say that, I think we have to collect rings to unlock presents, because the ring thing's right there, but I haven't found any presents. So let's hurry up and get some of these rings. Little check of this. Okay. Let's get these rings and see if they unlock anything. There we go. I'm actually gonna cut, just in case, because I don't want to waste your guys' time or take up more time than I have to. Because that was one thing that I commonly got complaints about, was the length of my videos, so I'm trying to make them shorter, if possible. Okay guys, after collecting 1,000 rings, presents had popped up, so now we can collect presents, take them to the spawn, and try to get this bike. Now, I have done the math, and assuming you grab 5 presents and take them back, and you need 500 to get the biggest reward, you're looking at about 100 trips, if you assuming you take back 5 every time. You're looking at about 100 trips back and forth. Now, that may sound like a lot, but it's not that bad when you don't think about it. That is a method that's always worked for me. I've noticed that events go by faster when you're not thinking and just doing. So, see if it helps for you. See if just not thinking about it makes it go by faster. Now, when Saturday hits, I will definitely be making a video on the Super Shadow event, because, come on, it's Super Shadow, right? Like, I gotta make a video on that. My only hopes for Super Shadow is that they don't botch him, because Supersonic's event was pretty perfect, like, genuinely. The first one, not the second one. The second one against Super Neo Metal, personally, in my opinion, wasn't that good. But the first one, I felt like it was kind of perfect. It was a perfect event for Supersonic. And with that being said, I hope they don't screw up Super Shadow, because he's such a beloved, like, version of Shadow. Or if you classify him as a separate character, he's such a beloved character that I feel like he shouldn't be that hard to mess up, though. Like, I feel like it would be really difficult for Gamefam to screw up his event. Now, something else that I will say, I had it at the tip of my tongue and I'm blanking. But that's okay. It'll probably come back to me eventually. Okay. I'm also going to skip forward because I want you guys to see this bike in action. So I'm going to skip forward and meet you guys right back. As I record the last little segment of this video, this update has actually made me realize just how much I do actually appreciate Gamefam for what they do. Because I'll be completely honest, be the responsible one, and say that some of the stuff I said about Gamefam was really harsh, but some of the stuff I still feel like can apply still. So, Gamefam, I'm sorry. And I'm also sorry to anybody that I upset, because I don't want to upset you guys. I just want to create content that's somewhat watchable, somewhat enjoyable. Even if you guys tell me that my stuff's bad in a harsh way, it's at least still feedback. But enough of me being sappy and enough of this whining. These are the last 5 presents. Boom. We have ourselves the Astral Rider. Now, to test this out, somebody in my comments said that I should wear Rockstar Silver. So let me go find him. There he is. Which we also had at Astral Plane, such as the Astral Tornado, but motor bike, the Astral Rider. I kind of like it, actually. I kind of like it. It's cool. It's cute. I like it. Now, I apologize if this upsets anybody. I do wish Silver's legs were kind of back more, because this is like a sports bike, so I kind of wish they could change the legs. If they can't, they can't. If they can, that'd be great. See what he looks like at night. Ooh, it has lights. It's glowy, has some sparkles. And it does actually look really, really good with Rockstar Silver. So thank you whoever commented that. He looks really cool. I want to do two little things to end off this video. Let's go to City Escape. Now first let's go get the crystal. I would also like to apologize for anybody who doesn't like the length of my videos. I like to personally just put a lot of content in the videos and even talk. But you guys can always skip around in the videos. Like, I'm not gonna have my feelings hurt if you guys don't want to hear me ramble. That is really nice. Now, if I had to give this an update, a rating out of 10, for the bike alone, I would give it about an 8.5 maybe, because it's a really nice bike, and it's good that we're finally starting to get more motorcycles. In terms of content, possibly maybe a 7, because, I don't know, I thought the emblem things were kind of cool, but this thing did also, you know, take some time to grind out, but I also like when stuff takes me a while to grind, because then it's actually worth it once you unlock it in the end. And this bike alone is very worth it. So, Gamefam has earned most of my respect, because this really cool update. Now, I don't know if it counts, but I think we can actually just pull it up on the races. If we go to the drag race, let's do the Radical Highway race. I want to see if they'll let me use the Astral Rider in the Radical Highway race, because if so, then it's gonna put a whole nother amount of value on motorcycles. I really like it though. The only thing, as I said earlier, I want them to do something about the legs, because this is the type of bike where your legs don't sit like that, but it's perfectly okay if they can't change it, because I'm just happy we got a new mount. We've been needing new hoverboards, new bikes, new all of that. So I like that they finally did that. I'm just making random noises. For some questions of the day. Oh, it does! Wait, that's cool. Oh, little tip, if you want to beat Shadow, stagger boost. If you don't know what it is, it's basically like lightly clicking the boost button. And by boost, if you're on controller, which is what I prefer to use because I feel like Sonic plays best with a controller, if you're doing this with a controller, you hold the boost super quick and let off. And I call it stagger boosting because it's like you're staggering the energy bar. That's pretty sweet! That sounded really awkward, I'm sorry for that. But no, for this video's questions, what do you guys think about the Astral bike? Do you like it? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's good? Do you think we could get more mounts? What do you guys think? And if another question could be that if we do get more motorcycles or more mounts, what would you guys want to see as a mount? Any specific bikes or anything from the Sonic series that you would like to see? Personally, for me, for Phantom Rider Unmasked, I would really like it if we could get the Phantom Rider Unmasked hoverboard. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Or Riders does have bikes, like the e-bikes and stuff. Whoa, that's not normal. So I feel like that would be pretty cool too. Or even if we do get a movie Shadow event, we could possibly get Shadow's Akira bike as a mount as well, since we got the scrap board a while back. And for final question, are you guys excited for Super Shadow's event? Personally, I am excited for his event because Doom Shadow's amazing and all, but I genuinely feel like we need Super Shadow to go along with Supersonic, since we're probably not going to get Classic Supersonic. Or for even longer, probably not going to get Super Silver. Or even Burning Blaze. Burning Blaze would be so cool for this game. But without further ado, I really like this bike. I would say it is definitely worth the grind, but it is going to take you a while. But without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. To end this video off, let's, if we can, let's take this rail.